like Alexander McQueen, Mark Jacobs, Lagerfeld, certain Warhol, Kondo. The fact people ask me about that cover with the Phoenix, I'm like, if I was 5 years old and somebody had that drawing, I would be jealous of it. Like, man, how'd you come up with that? The girl with no arms, with the wings. Like, man, that's awesome. Look at those colors. Because society is kind of like broken us down to not really feel what we feel anymore. And so many people base their stuff off of trends or what's happening on radio, what they heard before. And there's only a few characters. Not that so much that we're geniuses, but we're dreamers. And we're just bringing our dreams to life constantly. And everything, I'm trying to bring a piece of my childhood out in every piece of music that I put out there. So it's no way a reporter could break it down and say you're doing this, you're not doing that. I'm offering so much more. Like, the songs are 7-8 minutes long. Like, how do you even send this in for reviews? Why would people even like play themselves to even review it? Like, how do you review songs where Rick Ross comes in 6 minutes after a guitar solo? You haven't even heard that before. Like, and then just for the sake of showing that you have some type of hip hop intelligence or knowledge or love of the first Wu-Tang album, you knock a half star off of it. I'll never get a classic rating or a perfect rating, but I mean, college dropout, late registration, graduation set the tone for all rap music after the fact. That thing was coming in and getting 3.5 stars and just dumb shit that writers want to. It's like, please just didn't even like give your opinion. It's only a couple people walking the earth that's really going to be up to 8 o'clock every morning, dedicating their entire life. I put with no anonymity. I put myself in a line of fire. It's like straight up. The kid in Tiananmen Square, the Chinese kid in front of the tank right there. I'm in front of the social, the media tank. I said, Jesus died for our sins. Michael died for the sins of our media. Jesus had the Bible. He had Wikipedia. I'm just fighting. I feel like fighting that battle that Mike had, and I fight it also with explanations. People say, "Oh, you over-explain yourself." Well, there's things that won't ever be explained within my time, and I feel like when I explain myself, I'm explaining Michael, I'm explaining McQueen, I'm explaining the kids that just committed suicide 2 weeks ago in Chicago. I'm explaining all of that because I felt suicidal, I felt hurt, I felt compromised in a way. When I was at the Grammys, right, when I got exposed to blogs, this is like the worst thing that could ever happen to me, getting exposed to blogs. You remember this outfit I had when I had like these really cool shades on and my chest is out with all these chains and stuff? Basically like how I dress today. Not today, but how I dress on the VMAs. That was like, I was like, this is what I want to do. And then the next day I saw these blogs, just like, he was wearing gloves and he had this, and he basically tried to compromise me and beat me into the submission of regular walking down the streetness. And I can't do that anymore. I don't base my taste level off of what the trends are, with the common perception is, or it's just like, say, with the Bush comment when I originally made it, people agreed with it, so I got held for it. And then when I cut Taylor off, people disagreed with me cutting her off, and it completely ended my tour, and I lost everything because of it. Nonetheless, both things is exactly how I saw it, and I stand up here, I'm like, am I the only one that's not crazy here in this situation? And everybody's like, it's the alcohol, it's that. No, it's not the alcohol, it's the system. It's where it's set up. It's the fact that the last 4 albums of the year, at the Grammys are Dixie Chicks, Herbie Hancock, Ray Charles, and Taylor Swift, and that's not accurate. It's not accurate, and that has nothing to do with race. I just named 2 black people, right? And one thing, what I will state, where I am, and you've probably heard the statement, I am empathetic to Bush in the situation, is with us being public figures. I'm a rapper. You can't choose to be the #1 rapper in the world. You can't choose to be the president. Like, people choose you, and you have a responsibility at that point to represent their feelings. And if you show a lack of compassion or something, there'll be an outcry. And so with the Bush moment, there was a lack of compassion that we saw. And then with my moment with Taylor, with this 12-year-old, 18-year-old girl, cutting her off, it showed like a lack of compassion with everything she went to deserve this one moment that just shouldn't, that caused her to like go off and have 100 magazine covers and sell $1 million the first week. But that shouldn't even be categorized with the greatest living artists that we have to date to even be put in the same category. You know, it's just disrespectful. It's retarded, and for me, you can see the amount of work that we put into this. I put my entire life into it. I put my life on the line. I would say shit people would not say on record, you know, and have to face up to and like go to church the next day after I made the porn song and be like, hey, you know, I like that. I made a song about it. Now what you gonna do? You know. So just to deal with that level of compassion and sincerity, it's actually not, you know, what I get written off as an asshole or arrogant. And it's like, what's so arrogant about that moment? If anything, it's selfless. If anything, I'm walking around now with half an arm trying to sell albums and having it going, and then walk in rooms and be afraid of like my food getting spat in, and people, I lost all total respect for you, and no one wants to just sit and look at the reality. Listen, let's just look at the 2 + 2 = 4. I mean, it's the best album. It's the best video of the year. No, it's the best video of the decade. The most influential, most memorable. You can't tell me anything that we remember more in the past 10 years. So the audacity of it losing anything, it should be like Lauryn Hill when she won all those Grammys, you just couldn't lose. It's because guarantee if there's the other way around, and Taylor Swift was 15 years into the game and on her 40th video or 50th video, and she made the video of her career, do you think she would have lost to a brand new artist? Hell no. So, hey, I'm not pandering to deal with